Hello and welcome to Physics Problems One by One. So here is a problem. As always, read it, maybe once, maybe twice, and then pause the video and try to solve it yourself. So today's problem is about escalator. So escalator, steps, person walking down. Who needs all of that? We just have escalator like this. The person is who cares about real shape, steps and everything. The person is here. The escalator is moving here with a speed VE, and the person is walking with a speed, well, let's call it U to separate from escalator. So I don't have to put it V. So this is beginning, this is the end, this is point A, this is point B. If I draw this picture, this is A, this is B, and this is D, but who needs all of this? This is D, and let's clean up. Let's remove this piece of art, and we have this schematical picture which tells us everything we need. Okay? So, when we're going first way, our speed is V escalator plus U. So, all we can tell that D divided over V escalator plus U equals T1. Very nice. When we go with the double speed, we have we have D divided over V escalator plus 2U, because second time we go with the double speed. Our speed is doubled, right? So, and this is T2. And what they want us to find out? They want us to find out what happens if we just stand on the escalator. Then we're just moving with the speed of escalator and we cover the same distance, D, and this is divided over V escalator, and this is T. And this is all. We cannot extract nothing from our physical reality. All we have is three equations. Now, let's take a look what we have in terms of unknowns. D is unknown, V escalator is unknown, U is unknown, and T is unknown. So, we have three equations, four unknowns. We have similar problem before, and this is a good time to hit the pause and think how we solve these three equations with four unknowns. And if you not know how to do it, to go back to the similar problem, couple problems before in the same playlist, and see how we do it and try to do it yourself in this particular case. And then you will come here and you will see that the trick here is that they're not asking us about all unknown variables. They ask us only about T. So if they ask us only about T, the way to do it is to flip it over, and then we have VE plus U divided over D equals 1 divided over T1. VE plus 2U divided over D equals 1 over T2. And the last one, we put it like this, D over VE equals 1 over T. Same equations, nothing here, it's like a mathematical tricks. And then the next step I will do here, I will divide it one by one. So VE over D plus U over D equals 1 over T1, and this is VE over D plus 2U over D equals 1 over T2, and this stays like that. D over VE equals 1 over T. So this is those three equations, and if you remember, I suggested that you call this X and this you call Y. But even this is not necessary, because, for example, you want to find this ratio. So let's get rid of this. So let's multiply this by 2, and I will remove this, because I will continue writing here. So we're multiplying this by 2, and we have 2VE over D plus 2U over D equals 2 divided over T1. And then when I have this equation, let's clean it. When I have this equation, I subtract from this equation, so I subtract from the left part, and 2U over D will be gone, and this is 2, and this is VE over D. So when I subtract this from that, all I will be left is VE over D, because this will be gone. I subtract, not here, sorry. I subtract, not from here, I subtract the same equations that I don't want to write here, I should be writing here. So I subtract this from here, and all that would be left is VE over D. And when I subtract this value from this value, I will have 2 over T1 minus 1 divided over T2. And so this way I know this, right? And I made a mistake and nobody corrected me that here should be, of course, VE over D, right? When I was flipping it. I was flipping this equation upside down, so it would be VE over D. So now V over D is 1T, V over D is this, and so I can put 1 over T equals 2 T2, I do this, T2 and T1 minus T1 divided over T1, T2. Okay, wipe it out here. And now I flip it again, and I have T equals T1, T2 divided over 2 T2 minus T1. And this is my formula. And all I have to do is to put the numbers. And recall that T1 is 1 minute and T2 is 45 seconds. So let's do everything in seconds, for example. And if I put T 60 seconds, multiply by 45 seconds, and this would be 2 multiplied by 45 and minus 60. And of course you will do it with a calculator, but I am a very poor man, doesn't have a calculator. So 2 by 45 is 90, 9 is minus 60 is 30, 60, 45, 60 and 30 would be 90. 60 over 30 is 2, 2 multiplied by 45, 90 seconds. So 90 seconds is the time when escalator will bring us down. And okay, that's very good. So this concludes our problem. Please don't forget to click subscribe, don't forget to click bell, don't forget to click like, and I will see you next time with the next problem. Thank you.